There are 6 questions that, the moment someone asks them, tell you everything about their relationship with money, not their bank balance, their mindset. Seneca went from exiled with nothing to the richest man in Rome, and he wrote in detail about exactly which questions keep people stuck. Today I'm breaking down all 6. Number 4 is the one almost everyone asks without realizing it. Question 1. Why doesn't anyone help me? Why doesn't anyone help me? Seneca was exiled to a remote island for 8 years, stripped of everything. He didn't spend that time asking why Rome abandoned him. He wrote, "He who fears he shall suffer, suffers what he fears." The wealthy-minded question isn't, "Why won't anyone help me?" It's, "What can I build with what I already have?" Seneca proved that waiting for help is optional. Building anyway is not. Question 2. Why does this always happen to me? This phrase quietly turns random events into an identity. I'm the kind of person bad things happen to. Seneca practiced negative visualization, preparing for setbacks in advance so they never shock him. He wrote, "Nothing happens to the wise man against his expectation." The poor-minded question asks why fate keeps attacking. The wealthy-minded question asks what pattern in your own decisions keeps producing the same result. Question 3. How do I afford this? Question 3 sounds responsible but skips the real question entirely. How do I afford this already assumes the purchase is decided. It just needs a payment plan. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The wealthy-minded question comes earlier. Do I actually need this? Or do I just want it? The order of those 2 questions might be the biggest predictor of long-term financial health. Question 4. What will people think? Question 4 is the one almost everyone asks without realizing it. What will people think? Drives spending that has nothing to do with actual need. The car, the vacation, the wedding that spirals beyond what makes sense. Seneca warned that envy and comparison poison peace of mind. When you ask, "What will people think?" your decisions are being made by an imagined audience, not by you. Despite being one of the richest men in Rome, Seneca famously lived simply, not to impress anyone with humility, but because that's genuinely what served him. The wealthy-minded question is, does this actually serve my life, regardless of how it looks? Question 5. Why should I save? It won't make a difference. Question 5 keeps people stuck for decades. Why save $50 a month? That's nothing. This sounds logical, but it's giving up disguised as realism. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it." The same applies to money. Small, consistent action, dismissed as pointless, is the only thing that ever actually compounds. Exiled with nothing, Seneca didn't refuse to write because he couldn't finish a masterpiece instantly. 1 page at a time. For years, until those pages became the most influential philosophy in history. The wealthy-minded question is, what's the smallest consistent action I can take starting today? Question 6. Why does money keep disappearing? Question 6 feels like confusion, but it's usually avoidance. It's asked by someone who has never once tracked where their money actually goes. Seneca wrote, "We've been using them, not because we needed them, but because we had them." The wealthy mindset doesn't ask the vague question. It asks, exactly where did every dollar go this month, and which expenses actually mattered? Vague questions produce vague answers. Specific questions produce real change. Notice the pattern across all 6. Every question points outward, at fate, at other people, at bad luck. None of them ask what's actually within your control. Seneca's core teaching was this: focus only on what you control. Release everything else. That single shift is the real difference between a poor mind and a wealthy one. Not luck, not starting position. The questions you ask yourself every day. Which of these 6 sounded familiar? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Seneca's Warning today for more stoic truths on money and mindset. Stay wise.